advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I don't go because I don't pay me, I don't go for me, go away. I don't go for me, go away. Come gonna make you. Get the happy to be done. Every Ghana, my move. When you bet I don't go because more, don't pay me, I don't go for me, go away. I don't go for me, go away. I'm gonna make you.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age, not recommended for pregnant women.
Paul's Fitness Center, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana. Meet the indefatigable captain.
There are 3 things that I love doing. Number 1, workout. Number 2, workout. Number 3, workout. Workout put mind, soul, and body together.
The captain has spoken.
We're getting busy. Bright lights, yeah, they make me dizzy. Logo Liddy. I just want the Lizzie. It's a Logo Liddy. Uptown chasing for the Lizzie. Downtown, everybody busy. Logo Liddy. Like the Logo Liddy. I just want the
Paul's Fitness Center. Yeah. East Legon Branch, Lizzie Sports Complex, Cotton Street, East Legon, Accra, Ghana. 0302-519-675. Kumasi branches. Officers Mess Branch, Denyame, Major Kobina Drive, Kumasi 0541-871-602. Golden Tulip Kumasi City Branch, Raintree Street 0322-492-647. Paul's, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana.
Say what lie we for run town. Real Ghana boy.
Ghana for high sense domasibe bray. Netitu anya pomudi adwuma for. Corona yare baye. Woni ye dini ye. Ye koso asrese. Abanse say odi egu akwam no. Ye nkoso na ye niso. Ye yie di entra. Se wo pe home appliances a efe. Na eche. Ne bo da form. Afe entwe power. Yo bia be kan bia oboa. Eno ane high sense. High sense nema eye direct from factory. Ya na ye. Nti etimi promotion abrebia. High sense product abeto Ghana and one abeto Germany and America. Your fridge, air condition, TV, washing machine, gas cooker, blender, rice cooker, mobile phones, sound system, and the break home. You have 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Mano, ya tete swama museo. Say here, no nose mask, no entry. High sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Better send me a tell there. What didn't you be there? You didn't see nothing. What the carbon was I you? What the bitters are and one officer bitters. We would count salutes. And with the unknown bitters, Papa. Bomatana, now was Sanka officer bitters. Officer bitters. Officer be a guy. One time will be on your film do watching. On your map for so 0261 208 544. Democrat FDA Fashion Mawajatu. Officer bitters. The power of traditional herbs. Officer bitters. Officer be a guy. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I don't go because I don't pay me, I don't go for me, go away. I don't go for me, go away. I'm gonna make you. Get the happy to be done. Every Ghana, my move. When you bet I don't go because more, don't pay me.
responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women.
ETV Ghana, you're well. Of quality entertainment.
Do you want to be a consummate media professional? Did you know that at E-Academy, our highly qualified and accomplished lecturers take students through the practical aspect of broadcasting? Do you want to be a newscaster or a radio presenter? We put you in front of the camera or behind the console. Are you interested in a career in public relations, digital marketing or event management? Yes, our courses are practical oriented. We also make sure our students are taken through all the subject areas, including radio and TV presenting, news reporting, blogging, PR and marketing, event management, camera handling, visual editing, TV content production, and others. So many of our students have enjoyed and experienced the unique learning here at E-Academy.
My name is Abigail Apia, host of Shopping on E on ETV Ghana. I joined the 2019 class of E-Academy for the 12-week intensive professional course. And here I am today hosting a live show on TV. If media is your passion, then you know what to do. Register with E-Academy at Happy FM in Asylum Down.
I know you may all have had the urge to do one thing or the other on many occasions, but could never find the opportunity to do so. I also felt the same way until I joined the ETV Academy of Media Studies in 2018. With an interest in public relations, I received quality tuition and practical experience from seasoned professionals. After tuition, one also gets the chance to intern with and understudy the best in the media, events and PR industry. And I recommend E-Academy of Media Studies to you. Enroll now and experience the change. My name is Joel Sanko, and I recommend E-Academy of Media Studies to you.
What are you waiting for? Registration is ongoing for the next session. Call or send us a WhatsApp message on 020-2222-092 or visit our Facebook page, ETV Ghana E-Academy of Media Studies. You can also walk into Happy FM in Asylum Down for more enquiries. E-Academy, training the next generation of broadcasters.
It's that time of the year again, and ETV Ghana brings you your favorite Christmas show, Countdown to Christmas. Don't we all love Christmas? Yeah! Let the Christmas traditions begin. Christmas truly is one of the most wonderful times of the year. Join me, Mercy B, the acoustic princess, on Countdown to Christmas, right here on ETV Ghana, as we bring you the spirit and joy of Christmas into your home, starting 14th to 22nd December at 2 p.m. each day. We have lots of exciting activities on the show for you. And don't forget the Christmas giveaways. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Merry Christmas.
God bless our homeland. Ghana. Oh, yes. God bless our homeland. Ghana. Oh, yes. And make our nation great and strong. Oh, and make our nation great and strong.
Gadam fancy, Pasarani, Nachimba, the Burgum, the Mansam, and drill at the Lamba. Then them saying you saw Jack from people, she uncle is a my uncle is some people who love me. The one to loot in a wood in the Polo Benus Apollo, by Polo Bay, by Yili. Gadam fancy, by you Polo Bay, by Yili. Gadam fancy, by you Polo Bay, by Yili.
They be a dream election, sir. Near call it for peace. But to me, I was here to make unite to send Tetia Brabia, that's peace. Then again, peace is expensive. To move my bright and the brother life was just a piece. Think positive and found say no party ne kuta seat. Me assure some person would do for me kocha. Nemo obey your way the man when I'm for kocha. It's more being dada. Cause we are the future. You love God, you love peace. Yeah, that's how it is. I didn't call you with Yas upon the wall. He should two mix it on me. I bet you go ball. You don't go mix my rap or you go mix me. I said, Payatia, Mumma me face.
Anyway, for Shiki, I have one man yellow. Ni jale apa, jale apa. For your money, come on, you qualify to vote. Go cast your vote and don't be late. Can't have a man gone, can't have a man gone. For your money, everybody go be here today. So my people don't be late. Can't have a man gone.
Once in a year, we they come together to use our voices to make it better. So this is the question we ask each other. Are you gonna choose or lose today to make it better? Don't wanna. Aye maza. We vote to. Sabinaka. Don't wanna. Aye maza. We vote to. Sabinaka.
Let us dare to imagine a world free of conflict and violence. Let us seize the opportunity for peace to take hold day by day, year by year, until every day is a day of peace.
Go get 'em. Special delivery, Majibana, Maglanyada, Tamada Kukumido, Tomajihada, Kawaziki, Sitopologi, Magladana, no Chireji, Ova, Notifafa, no party, Rigia, Lumariji, Hans, Sudaka, do it right. Namajibana, Hunaja, will you fight? No Vikana Hatakara, why you vex, Majibama, and Aduji, Amariji, Amara, coming here, Tamina, Dukwana, Yichi, right? Mela great and strong. Tami Dushima the right from wrong. Before Zagado man, I wrote this song. Yeah man, I'm a special delivery. Adam, go get 'em on.
Yeah. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Yeah. God bless our homeland, Ghana.
None of your Ghana at all. Ghana musicians, Bemi Cholo Lonji, me or the car, Mammy Akonuji for Father. Akodada, Manya Joe. Mutani de was soon about Alakasanga and watches. Bafo the Wutu, Rachi Wala Sek Balau. Kajemi, Ushiki phone, Jebe, she won't tweet your left. So do. Munye Liberia, Sierra Leone, Angola, Rwanda, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Sudan, Ivory Coast, Okumofra, Namibia,
Tokwasam Party Asami Anyamanso
Party Moon Tokwa I'm on my Bisua this year. I go young Kwan be cross.
Oh, hi. Party Moon Tokwa I'm on the Baba I go down baby Basa
Dana mai aye bejania kotogo ana
baby all the
Ivory Coast Burkina Faso ana say
Ghana
get round
Adona yo
Kabina make Gama way. Eya Genchira, it is about to be Drusa. Papa Propote Casana Yasikai. Marina Nima. Penny Mofro. The teacher was on him on a. I would disagree. Feel it. Now you free go on top of parties and be
still on break up. So my betting kunima akone nima lechna nkabom so enyeno warriors senkabom so beye juma atise yehunu se party A party B yenyina e Ghana for about to wait to no domu so yenye mama yanse no
Any modicho, Ebi any betuma, Ebi rock or mom wed. Gana Jiwuli, Gana Jimini, any bell on a quawe, any bell on a quawe, any bell on a quawe, Gana Jiwuli.
Chira wajina mincha majin chasa ya tamfo so bi wo party bi ne party chasa ya tamfo umaye nyina mo yatina wo donya sunjemu na Ghana fun it to my preference there are no thing Ghana man yo
Bobe manko ya ekopala Jagana pe Tamo boli wofi oleta Ea wakabinsha Ke eko mefemo Aya fo oshikine Koni wabu ejole ni wanane ya faba Dakeja
Ghana Yetra odom Na sovye yene Mumye seno
Emranti ene mabawa Mumye masuna mutia power So man you be yen tokwa. Mini women you have the power. So let's keep the peace, no party beef. One to one say you super cruelty. Divided we fall, united we stand. God bless Ghana.
Me want on my Ghana to Miss Travel Papa, my infant to Chacha. I have some data for that Munya, Tokwana Munya, Fata from my instrument. Yakuya, I will say, Munya, Rockstar.
Young Phantom was here, Ado, and got to Abeyo. So, yeah. Young fatu, young vagina, fireball to be.
Bibi Habana, Batunya Toka. Yes, I'm my eye, Mama, I know that Ghana, there was some good, my answer. No, about 20. Say Diana, Jenny, where you train number. Say, I train fashion, and Timu, my and
Yenny baby, I record. Yes, I Ghana, it's a woman young photo, Asumidri, and two Abeya.
I can't mean a Boquenone, Kajana Motuja Bomolo, Kanya Mikaning as I yo, Moya New Kamasi. Oye Nigeria, wabe krene jama sane bato wo. Ye korane wa fo wa he. Se mo nka wo se.
Inti ya pass away. Yentu no domo. Na so ya Ghana.
Say yes, any J and odo to Panko Asomdwe Kuma. Ye busy odo is bad. Nkwa hiyo woman yen tuto yellow.
Shout the war with Ghana.
She minia. Long live Ghana, my Ghana. Long live a baby, my.
One time. So Congo to Jenny Bompire. So Bonfumpo we are fire. Oh, maybe I have to you. Ghana, maybe I have to you. Me free Ghana, me man penny I would decano your friend on the Frank Numa. Me a mini sign up when my dear number your mama. I send back up baby na me tia I am in one here on no neje fan who ye Yanara assassin ye I have what they did my Mojana no here gunya de to home my a room in the wood say a bay be at was all here. Can I be a bay? I'm in the way. I'm in the way. I'm in the way. So and Yankee on one Diana and I'm possessed the Ray Obiana and Ania Jana and the emphasis kind of suffering from Namu Frayina, come Nayan to Jomon Camfoya, who say a kind of animal that be and so did the video some year did Ghana City, Obia baby and Tina to any greedy. I bet a Janka Bitty baby and I will go to Kuibia, Bianco, Bini, Media, will never want to see Rene Usima Bapu and the Priatus and Uncle Tick and so woke up Parliament, Taconako, and I say, I want to make a Mokotama power, man for Jankan Koya Bawana, as a Master Bibi, a woman from Goshabun, some tower, and yes, I Koti power when one could try a bank hour. When you mean Sassam and your banner, your Casagua, may then you're not in Paulia, Muntia, Nana man, you pana, I'm in Udia, Nana May, I'm in Udia. Well, so, no, Bianabio. Time, I'm in Udia, Nana May, I'm in Udia.
Live on the set.
Well, so,
listen, Ghana fiti suru besi from fiti tamale to wabuase to gamami si show be with the freedom will be beni me na for any chidom say you will be your magana you dey buy a chair bit take you too long say me check with the good streets yeah ni school yeah ni fees and so politician yeah can say good ni fool in the cheeks now my game yeah me best me the vim fair with thieves but now I'd rather come in peace ni yani say yeah fam yeah one penko so bia wonyana sem my winning just say wo figana me can say you so far my damn and so bo she na say was skin color na wo benya so ben so dia wasem a simple team, my simple citizens. The one you say will hook and what could show these silly things. Charity begins at home and on the one from Tete Saints. Yeah, you won't have to set it to James.
Oh, may I'm in Udia, Ghana, may I'm in Udia. Well, so, no,
before ni agro hwe ye ni abio ya ma politics tete entam ye ni atio na se ba mo no to kposhi hwe ye ni obio yenye bribi ma injirima ma kire mo dada kojo kranche me yohineba yemri ye mo jeni yenye se kwa me kroma nyesa ye di otambe mu ahwe e di asembeba we need peace no ratatata solve the beef with your brother dada never kill each other dada judgment day face ja Kiri ghetto youth member this. Love ja work academy make money. And all you tell the ghetto youth make pounds solid. Rascal kuna fa we say be a message.
It's about love, Nafa City, boom team, life on the set. Hey, this one ya for the mama and papa, get to youth. Hey, one love we say, and no violence thing, you know. Hey.
To be a consummate media professional? Did you know that at E-Academy, our highly qualified and accomplished lecturers take students through the practical aspect of broadcasting? Do you want to be a newscaster or a radio presenter? We put you in front of the camera or behind the console. Are you interested in a career in public relations, digital marketing or event management? Yes, our courses are practical oriented. We also make sure our students are taken through all the subject areas, including radio and TV presenting, news reporting, blogging, PR and marketing, event management, camera handling, visual editing, TV content production, and others. So many of our students have enjoyed and experienced the unique learning here at E Academy.
My name is Abigail Apia, host of Shopping on E on ETV Ghana. I joined the 2019 class of E Academy for the 12-week intensive professional course. And here I am today hosting a live show on TV. If media is your passion, then you know what to do. Register with E Academy at Happy FM in Asylum Down.
I know you may all have had the urge to do one thing or the other on many occasions, but could never find the opportunity to do so. I also felt the same way until I joined the ETV Academy of Media Studies in 2018. With the interest in public relations, I received quality tuition and practical experience from seasoned professionals. After tuition, one also gets the chance to intern with and understudy the best in the media, events and PR industry. And I recommend E Academy of Media Studies to you. Enroll now and experience the change. My name is Joel Sanko, and I recommend E Academy of Media Studies to you.
What are you waiting for? Registration is ongoing for the next session. Call or send us a WhatsApp message on 020-2222-092 or visit our Facebook page, ETV Ghana E Academy of Media Studies. You can also walk into Happy FM in Asylum Down for more enquiries. E Academy, training the next generation of broadcasters.
It's good music. Non-stop. ETV Ghana, your world of quality entertainment.
Asana Abdul Rauf is a first-time voter who resides in Nima, a Zongo community in the Greater Accra region. She turned 18 on the 29th of July 2020. Asana is an SHS leaver waiting to continue her education. For now, she helps her auntie at her salon every afternoon and later helps her sister to sell at a night market from 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. This has been her routine ever since she completed senior high school. But on December 7th, she will execute a civic task. She hopes to cast her vote for the first time to elect a president and member of parliament for her constituency.
So after voting, I'm expecting from the person who wins to give us good roads, street lights, public toilets, and especially library, because here in Nima, we are lacking such amenities. Then it is my civic right, so I think I have to vote for. And then
we spoke to her about how she feels as a first-time voter.
I'm a little bit scared because it's my first time voting, and I don't know.
Addressing some first-time voters from the Youth Brigade Foundation, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Jean Mensah, urged them to go out in their numbers to cast their vote in a meaningful way.
I think it's important that you look at the policies and programs that political parties have before you cast your votes, and that at the end of the day, your vote would be meaningful and will lead to the development of our country.
Philomena Hackman's report for GMABC Election Camp.
The selection of Professor Jane Nana Ajiman as the vice presidential candidate of NDC came as refreshing news to gender activists. Being the first vice presidential candidate of a major political party was seen as a major statement. In 2012, the same excitement was felt when former First Lady Nana Konadu Agyemang-Rawlings and Madame Ekuadonko joined the race for that year's presidential slot. But the two weren't able to sail through the electoral process. This year, not only did these two women find themselves on the ballot paper, the Progressive People's Party PPP also elected a woman, Bridget Jobenuku, to lead them to victory. A gender activist is certain that Ghana has delayed in having a female president, contrary to the position that the Ghanaian society is not ready for a female president.
I think so far as Ghana is ready for development and wants development, then irrespective of the gender of the person, Ghana will be ready to have a female president. Right now, there are 3 females contesting on the 2020 presidential election ballot paper. And I believe that's a step in the right direction. And I believe that when women are selected and supported, then they can go to the highest and run for the highest office, which is president of the country.
So why do many hold the assertion that Ghana is not ready for a female president?
I think Ghana is ready for a female president, but the female president should be well educated, not just anyone. You get it? Like someone who will take us far, like the vice president of John Mahama, the running mates. Like for her, for instance, no, she has a future for us, not just any female.
Former dream there. So Ghana attended is there. Minister Oba be president ya be boa omano because sir omano ye ni pana umni asondin ana oba nso ba oba sabi oba de se oba de tambi oba no so oba to crutch be madam this is here sir Ghana ya so din ni se ne ne mekode so oba be president ya amwaye
o ya adwen ko so se o se ye de vote ni ma oba Ghana ya adwen ko sa de so sa se ye be ya ni sa. So
if you God permit Ghana cling for a lady president, I think I would like the level.
Over 51% of Ghana's population is female. Yet, currently, women representation in parliament is 36 out of 275 seats. That makes Ghana one of the African countries with the least female representation in parliament. Gender activists have rebuked past and present governments for not creating an environment where women can effectively participate in politics and take up decision-making roles. Ghana's patriarchal society has also been cited as the reason for hindering women's success in politics.
Never before have social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter and YouTube played such a role in a Ghanaian presidential campaign. These platforms were used during the 2012 and 2016 elections, but there has been a surge mostly due to COVID-19. There have been more live engagement by the NPP and the NDC than both did in the 2012 and 2016 elections. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo of the New Patriotic Party, John Dramani Mahama of the National Democratic Congress, Ivor Greenstreet of the CPP and other candidates are all using these sites as a way to reach voters. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has 1.7 million followers on Twitter, over 1.5 million likes on Facebook, and 1.3 million followers on Instagram. His main contender, John Dramani Mahama, has about 1.8 million followers on Twitter, 1.2 million likes on Facebook, and 152,000 followers on Instagram. This digital technology has allowed the leaders to engage in a new level of conversation with voters, transforming campaigning into something more dynamic and much more of a dialogue than ever before.
In the 2020 elections, what we have observed is the NPP and the NDC especially have taken full advantage of digital media to drive their political ambitions and campaigns. You would see things like NPP doing a virtual rally. Now that's something that we've never seen before, because in the advent of COVID and the restrictions that have come along with it, they are restricted in what they can do in terms of physical or the traditional way of campaigning. So that has pushed political strategists and political parties to think outside of the box, birthing ideas like virtual rally, where they still find a way to engage the Ghanaian populace and drive their message across. Now, there is no way, or recent times, I haven't seen a political party do a little rally or a little engagement with the populace without streaming it. The reason for that is because they want to have an extra leverage of getting their message across on digital media. Now, the reason why this has happened is because digital media is just on the up and up. It is growing in reach. It is growing in how much people spend time on there. And you would notice that there's a stat that says the election will be decided by youth between 18 and 35, and it's because over 50% of the voter registers fall within that range. Now, coincidentally, that range is also the majority on social media. So political parties understanding this insight know they cannot do without speaking to the youth about their political ambitions, just so they could, canvass for votes. So in 2020, it's been very impressive seeing how digital media, which, if we are being honest, is an inevitable growth, and inevitable to that, in the future we are going to see more of. But COVID has somewhat expedited their use of digital media, and it's such an awesome thing to see.
In another technological development, the Electoral Commission has improved on the use of the biometric registration. This involves electronically capturing the biodata of applicants, such as fingerprints and iris details. This makes it easier to verify the identity of an individual, therefore preventing multiple registrations.
The total number of multiple registrations on the multiples list today stands at 15,860. We have seen a decrease in the number because some of these persons proceeded to court and had their objections overturned by the court. The total number of unique individuals who conducted the multiple registrations is, however, 7,890. It is instructive to note that the multiples list is not generated by staff of the Commission. This list is generated by the software when it detects multiple registrations by a unique individual, when the same set of fingerprints appear for persons bearing different names.
This year's election will prove to be the most technologically advanced polls ever held in the country. As development in this area continue, it will be interesting to see what the future may hold. This is a Dex report for GMABC Election Camp.
Yeah, as a citizen of Ghana, I feel elated to be voting for the first time. It's a good feeling.
I planned voting in this year's general elections, and it wasn't because of the elections that I returned to Ghana, because I came in 2018, but it just happens that this is an election year, and it is also the very first time that I'm taking part in Ghana's election. I'm actually happy. I feel really, really happy that I'm voting. I'm going to be taking part in these elections. It makes me feel very empowered.
Despite his obvious excitement, he encouraged the Electoral Commission to take steps to make the voting process simpler, especially in the light of the COVID-19 pandemic.
For someone who is a returnee, a first-time voter, I think the EC, my advice for them is there are different groups of people that will be part of this election. So it is good for the EC to educate most people, the education about the elections. They should make sure that it is everywhere so that people are able to be well informed, about the electoral process. And so that would be my advice for them.
In an interview with the political science lecturer at the University of Ghana, Dr. Seidu Alidu, he called for a collective effort by stakeholders to ensure that returning first-time voters are educated on Ghana's electoral process.
The inability of the Electoral Commission and then the government of the day to implement WOPA means that Ghanaians who want to vote will have to come to the country to be able to vote. Being a first-time voter, you require a little bit of education and guidance as to how to cast your vote. Though the Electoral Commission has a responsibility to sensitize the electorate and tell them when and where and how to vote, the task alone should not just be left to the Electoral Commission. We also have other state-sponsored institutions like the NCCE, but we also have Ministry of Information, but also the Ghana Information Service. But we also have political parties who are the ultimate beneficiaries of this particular enterprise to actually educate their supporters on how to vote and vote well. Because as part of the functions of political party include the function of education, political education and political sensitization. So they will have to take it as a responsibility to also educate their people to know how to vote, so that at the end of the day they will benefit from the vote that is cast. So it's a kind of collective enterprise. Even though the EC should up their game, I don't think the responsibility is just the EC alone. Other state institutions, but including political parties who are the direct beneficiaries of the voting process, must also take this educational enterprise seriously.
It is the right of every citizen 18 years and above and of sound mind to vote in elections. Over the years, persons with disabilities have had a tough time exercising this right due to the nature of some polling stations. Most polling stations are sited in school compounds, churches, and community centers, often above ground. Alex Donko, a physically challenged shoemaker at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, told the news team it has been a struggle over the years when it comes to exercising his franchise.
Now, they are registered in 2020. Babia omoye station you know na staff bi o ntime kono na aye drama me say me fro ntime ma ni pa bi na so matire epiam na me wuram.
Alexis' situation is not peculiar to him, but unlike him, Francis Doche, also physically challenged but a carpenter, disproved the claim of struggle to exercise his franchise.
Presiding officer no etimi mame kwan say membra na member.
This year, the EC says steps have been taken to ensure there is aid for persons with disability at the polling stations on higher ground.
We are doing trainings. We are working with the Ghana Union for the Blind and doing trainings for persons who have visual issues and who are visually impaired across the country. I believe that will have is the same impact that we expect from the workshops with the women and the youth and the persons who are visually impaired.
According to the EC, people living with disabilities on the voters' roll were 44,548, representing 0.26% of the total registered voters. The statistics show people living with leprosy were 8.0%, hearing impairment was 11.7%, visually impaired 52%, and people using wheelchairs were 30.8%.
Hey,
Yan of your gun at all. Ghana musician, Bemi Chololoni. Me or the car, Namia Konuchi for father. Akodada, Manya. Mutali de was soon about Alakasanga watches. Bafo the Wutu, Rachi Buala Sek Palau. Kajemi, Ushiki phone, Kobe, she won't twin your left. Sudo. Muye Liberia, Sierra Leone, Angola, Rwanda, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Sudan, Africa, Okomofra, one in Libya, Okomofra, one in Libya,
and yan talk was some party asemi and your man son
Banki Moon Japan Joka. I'm on my bisua this year. I go young Kwa be cross.
Oh, hi. Party moon tokwa. I'm on the baba. I go down, baby basa.
Ghana, my. Aye, Bejania Kotogo. Anna,
baby, oh, the
Ivory Coast. Burkina Faso, Anna saying.
Kabina make biama mwe ya genchira it is about to bedrusa mako propotie kasana yasikai marima ni ma marini mofro ya chicha wasane monei oh I would disagree vividai na ye frigo matoka party sabi bae
still on break so my you betting kunima akone nima nature nkabom so enyeno warriors senkabom so beye juma achi se ye hunu se party A party B yenyina e Ghana for about to way so
any penny modicho, every any betuma, every rock or mom when Ghana Jiwuli, Ghana Jimini, any bell on a quaway, any bell on a quaway, any bell on a quaway, Ghana Jiwuli.
Chira wajina mitra majin chasa ya tamfo so bi wo party bi ne party chasa ya tamfo umaye nyina mo yati na wo doni asundue mu na Ghana funny to my preference there are no tea Ghana man abeyo
wabe manko ya ekupala jagana fe Tamo boni wo fi oleta yeah wo kevinche ke ekome febo aya fo oshikine koni wo buye dole ni wona ne ya faba da keja Ghana yetra odom na so vie ye mo miese
Emanti and Mabawa, Mumia Masuna Muntia power. So many be and tokwa. Mini women you have the power. So let's keep the peace, no party beef. One to one say you super chromati. Divided we fall, united we stand. God bless Ghana.
Me want on my Ghana to Miss Travel Papa, my infant to Chacha. I have to get a fata to Munya, Tokwana Munya, and fata for my instrument. Yakuya, I will say, Yebunya, Rockstar. Young Phantom was here, Ado, and come to Abeyo. So, yeah, oh, my, yeah. Young vagina, fireball to be. Abana eba tunyantoka. Yes, I'm my ena. Mama ya no do ya. Ghana me. Ya wasunje my ANSAH no. About 20. Urusa ya diana. Jenny when you trinuma. Sika chifa shiyamba. Intimu my no do ya.
Yenyi baby arako. Yezanye Ghana, iti wama yamfodo asumri entu abeya.
Nekeyo mine gokwe none, keje na motu muja bomolo, keo nyemi kweni ngasayo, moye nyuke masi, moye Nigeria, wabe prene jamasane batowo, yekohane wafo hawahe, semo hunke hanwose.
Inti ya pass away.
Say yes, any J and Odo to Panko, a son of Yukuma, the busy Odo is bad. And quite young, woman and to Tonyano.
Shall be war with Ghana.
Advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I don't go be just a moon. I don't pay me, dear, no, I don't go for me, go away. I don't go for me, go away. I'm gonna make you. Get the happen in every Ghana, my move. When you bet I don't go be just one, don't pay me, dear, no, I don't go for me, go away. I don't go for me, go away. I'm gonna make you.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under 18 years of age, not recommended for pregnant women. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I don't go be just a moon. I don't pay me, dear, no, I don't go for me, go away. I don't go for me, go away. I'm gonna make you. Get the happen in every Ghana, my move. When you bet I don't go be just one, don't pay me, dear, no, I don't go for me, go away. I don't go for me, go away. I'm gonna make you.
responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18 years of age. Not recommended for pregnant women.